Good morning. It is day 118 and we are almost packed up and ready to head out, but I wanted to take you over. We heard this big crash this morning and a tree came down over here in the campsite, and so I'm going to show you guys it. Made a huge crunch, and it was not too far from a couple campers here that came in last night. So there's the trunk of it, or the base of it, and it's pretty long. I mean, it's pretty tall, but it came crashing down this morning, and there's a campsite right there. So it rained most of the night last night, and the mosquitoes here are out to get you. So I don't usually wear bug spray, but I've already put it on my face, put it on every piece of skin that is showing has bug spray on it, because there are vultures over here. They just want to get at you every moment. So my eyes look pretty rough. I think I had my quilt over my head. It is 7:13 and we are hitting the trail. 14 miles today. It'll almost feel like a short day. We're hoping the rain is done for the day and that we will be able to dry out some of our outer stuff, like our backpacks and our clothes that we're wearing, things like that. So it's a beautiful day, beautiful morning, and we were able to stay dry in the shelter, but the bugs made it hard to get to sleep last night. We met a father-daughter combo that are out here for the couple days, and they're from Connecticut, but the girl's a tall, slinky thing, and she's like 16, and so I, of course, had to ask her if she was a volleyball player, and she was. So I hope they have a great trip and enjoy being out here backpacking. Just came to the end of the road, and there's gallons of water, bottled water, Gatorade. Awesome. A little road walk, and they detoured us out of the field, which I'm okay with because it's gotta be wet. First climb of the day was coming up that hill that you can't see because it was so steep, and climbing up this way. Here we go. We have a little bit of a break from the climb that we're on right now, but it's been a good one. It's got my heart rate going and my sweat flowing. So I appreciate the recovery trail before we continue up. There's another view of the trail. We got another climb pretty soon, but I just thought, looks like we're walking into the sunshine, so I thought it was pretty and wanted to share it with you. We've already gone over 2 peaks, and just thought it's another look at the forest. There we go, heading north. We have about a half a mile to get to the top of Caleb's Peak, which will be our 3rd climb for today. And it is just 9 o'clock. It is awesome out here. The weather's so much cooler than yesterday or the day before. And it's overcast, so we have no sun shining on us. Oh, Navajo Joe is coming. I like that they post it here. We just passed the St. John's Ledges, and we're going to be starting our descent off this climb. And Navajo Joe and Bar Out both say that it's very slippery and to be careful on the way down because there's a lot of rocks. that slippery one wet, and it rained quite a bit last night, so we'll be taking that slow and watching our footing pretty well. We came from up here, up there, and this is the descent I was just telling you guys about. So I'm not going to video while I'm doing this, but just to give you guys an idea, that's just to that big rock right there. We'll see what happens on the other side of it. Here is the descent going down around that big rock. That big rock's right there. And it continues down, 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 down. We just climbed down from there. You can see that white blaze, but it's pretty tricky. Got to be careful. We're still descending. We survived the descent. I had to boot scoot twice and did a butt drop once. But we are going to be on pretty flat terrain, I think, from here on out until we get to the end of our trek for today, and then we got one more climb. So it's a pretty section. I'll show you what it looks like. Here we go. Still a lot of rocks in the ground, but ooh, we're coming to a parking lot. In total, we have about 5 miles of level walking, and then we've got that climb. So we just did a little bit of gravel road walking. Now we're back in the woods next to the river, and we get to listen to the sounds of it going over the rapids and getting a little bit of a breeze from it. Just filled up at that water source right there and climbed over this flow down. We've only had a few of them today, but I don't know what's ahead either. This is such a peaceful walk. I don't know how long we stay along the river, but it's very enjoyable. We found a rock that looks like a whale, and he's smiling. Just crossed that bridge. Another, here comes Phoenix. This walk along the Housatonic River is such a nice break from the climbs. We have one more climb today, which we'll get to in another couple miles. But this is just beautiful. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. We've started our last ascent of the day. And once we get to the other side of this mountain and down the climb, we'll be done for the day, which is a short day typically for us, 14 miles. But we are welcoming it and looking forward to getting up early, getting showered and clean. It's always a motivation after you've been out in the woods for several days, especially in this heat. It has been wet and smelly, and so to have some clean, dry clothes on is going to be a blessing, which I will be grateful for. We have just summited this peak. It doesn't have a name, so I have no idea what it is, but it was definitely a good climb. Had to hand over my trekking poles to get over one part, and had to use my hands to pull myself up. But now we're heading down, and don't know how technical this part's going to be, but this is the end of the road for us today, this ending climb, and then walk out to the parking lot. Just came out of the woods, and we are road walking to the parking lot. So we are off the trail for the day. the explosion.
Yeah, I don't think it looks pretty clear right now, right?
Well, just a little update. We are at one of season one's family friend's house, and we have got our laundry done. We've taken a shower. We had a delicious dinner, and tomorrow we are going to slack pack. So we looked at the map and we have a plan set up for tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday we'll take a 0. So I will see you guys on the trail tomorrow, and we will hit our 1,500 mile mark and get a little bit closer to Katahdin. So it was a great day on the trail today. We had a shorter day than normal, but it was good, and we had some nice climbs and a good finish. So I will see you on the trail tomorrow. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you had a great day. Bye. Peace out.